picking up another swag for you. There's nothing I can do. The counterparts and bleeding hearts and all the things that fell apart for you. I don't keep my secrets there. I hide them everywhere. I could deny, but I'll never realize I'm just chasing rainbows all the time. I could deny, but I'll never realize I'm just chasing rainbows all my life.
How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R back with another lesson and an amazing song as always. Today we're looking at G7th and Chasing Rainbows. This is a nice sort of capoed up version. It has got a bar chord in along the way, so I wouldn't say it's an absolute beginner song, but if you're just getting into bar chords, you know, this will be the ideal song. Absolutely love this, Britpop classic. You know, if you don't like this, you don't like music. So we'll get to that in a moment. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and strumming pattern to this, as always, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page. So there'll be a link to that in the comments. I'll also put a link in the description. And the way that works, you just click on the link, sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you guys want to pledge. It's all very much appreciated. All generally goes back into lessons. And it gives you guys access to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 3.5 years now. So there's a lot of content up there. There's also some exclusive videos that are on YouTube. There's videos there from the archive. And there's some stuff there to coincide with some of the technique lessons I've done as well. So if you're into the scales and blues stuff, I think there's a little bit of strumming stuff there. What you're waiting for, link in the comments, link in the description. If you don't want to do that and you'd like to show some appreciation in a different way, I've got a new feature, which is a super thanks link that's just under the video there. You can click on that and make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed. Now, if you are subscribing and you haven't done already, a further way you could help me out and yourselves out by keeping up to date with all the videos is hitting that little notification bell that's just under the video down there. So there we go. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as you always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see for this version, you're going to want the capo up on the 2nd fret. Okay, so this is not the proper version. This is, as I stated in the intro, sort of a campfire version, a nice strum along version. Works really well. You know, it's a great one to sort of sing along and play this. So while we're talking about capos, I'd like to give the G7th Capo company a quick plug. This is a performance-free model. Don't know if you can see that. It's got my name sort of inscripted on the top, so it is a personalised one. I've also got a Performance 2 model in silver. You might have seen that in other videos. I've had that one for the best part of 16 years. I gig with it a lot with the band. What I would say, it's never let me down. It's never lost its strength. You know, it's been really, really reliable. So if you are on the market for a capo, you know, these are great, light, strong, reliable, durable capos. I'm going to put a link to that in the description. That's a G7th Capo. Okay. So the intro to this is going to be a G chord. Now what I tend to do, just before the singing comes in, I'll do a G with my 2nd, 3rd, little pinky on the 3rd fret, top E string relative to the capo. And what that does is free my 1st finger up, so I can add it, you know, put my 1st finger on the 1st fret and the B and then off again. That's a G sus4. So what we get is
The things that I regret.
Okay, and the chords all the way through the verse are going to be a G chord, so I tend to, you know, then switch to the 4-fingered G. You can keep it at the 3-fingered G, you know, the original way. It's completely up to you. Any G chord would work. But the verse chords are just going from a G. But when we go to a D, you can hold on a D, but it's nice to do sort of embellishment around the D chord. So what I do is a D, a D sus2, taking my second finger off, going back to the D, a D sus4, adding a little pinky on the 3rd fret on the top E string, relative to the capo, and then back to the D again. So what we get is... Okay, I'll talk about the strumming pattern in a short while, but I'll just sing you that verse. Like I say, it's just going from the G to that D with those little embellishments. So what we get is the intro.
There's things that I regret, like being called a nervous wreck and working up a nervous sweat for you. There's nothing I can do for counterparts and bleeding hearts and all the things that fell apart for you.
Okay, then we got this little bridge, so the chords to the bridge, this is where your bar chord comes in. We're going to need a B minor, a G, we go to the D, doing those little embellishments again. And second time round we go a B minor to a G, and then we're going to do an A chord, an A sus4, little embellishment there, then back to the A again. So I'll just sing you that bridge. So what we get starting with the B minor, so
I keep my secrets there.
And then the second line, B minor,
I hide them everywhere.
A sus4 back to the A. Okay, and then the chords to the chorus are going to be a D, A, B minor, G. Okay, second time round it's going to go D, A, and then we're going to do that other G chord, you know, with the second, third, little pinky 3rd fret on the top E string. And we're going to do this little embellishment where we can either do the G sus4, or I think it's quite nice, you know, adding that first finger on the 1st fret on the B string, but we've moved the second finger down, that will be on the 2nd fret. That's on the D string. So if you take those other fingers off, we've got like an A minor 7 shape. I think it sounds really nice. Then we got a D chord for the next line, A, B minor, G, exactly the same, and then we got that line again, D, A, and that G, G sus4, back to the G again, and then we go into another verse. So I'll just sing you that chorus through so you can see how that gels together. So starting on the D, so we got
I could deny, but I'll never realize I'm just chasing rainbows all the time. I could deny, but I'll never realize I'm just chasing rainbows all my life.
Okay, and then we go back into another verse again. Okay, so we've got exactly the same again. We got another verse, another bridge, another chorus. After the second chorus, we got this little guitar solo, and it's basically these 3 chords going around 4 times. So what we get is a B minor, G, A. Go to that A sus4, back to the A again. Okay, so that goes around 4 times. That goes underneath the guitar solo. And we got the bridge again, which is the B minor, G, the little embellishments around the D chord. Second time around, B minor, G, and then the A sus4, back to the A. And we just do the chorus to the end of the song, so
I could deny, but I'll never realize I'm just chasing rainbows all my life.
Okay, so that goes around a few more times, the chorus, but we, you know, pretty much end that on a D chord. Okay, so that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of the song. Okay, so a good strumming pattern for this. It's quite a complex one. It's quite sort of busy around the chords. But what I tend to do is down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. So if you hear that around the chords. Okay, you can keep that consistent most of the way through the song. You know, you're not going to be far off the mark. And that is pretty much all we're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. And as I always say at this point in my videos, if you don't like that song, you don't like music. You know, it's from an amazing era, the Britpop era, sort of 94 onwards. You know, what a great time to be alive. And this song was all part of that scene. You know, Shed 7 are a great band. Very underrated band as well. Still going. They've recently had a #1 album. So if you have got any other requests for any other Shed 7 songs or anything from that Britpop era that I haven't done, or it doesn't even have to be anything to do with the Britpop era, it can be anything 50s to modern day. A lot of you know the drill now, so the easiest way to put a request in, so obviously comment below the video there. Or if you want to find me a personal message over on those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot of requests and I do have to sort of handpick them a little bit, you know. Some things work, some things don't. But don't let that put you guys off. Please do keep the requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, thanks everyone who's subscribed. Now if you haven't done already, please hit that little notification bell that's just under the video there, and what that enables you to do is just to keep up to date with all the videos, so you'll get a notification every time I put a video out. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it, but you want the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns, and not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 3.5 years. There's a lot of bonus stuff there as well, so there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. You'd like to make a small donation, show some appreciation in that way, I've got a super thanks link that's just under the video there. Do apologise for all this pointing. And another way that you could help me out, this doesn't cost you guys a penny, but it helps me out massively, is word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you do dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone you know who plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. I'd really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.